The motion on the floor is to amend it, saying that if you send it to a DeKalb GOP list, the prohibitions also apply. Do I hear a second?
Define what
That means
list means. I mean, everybody's got their own.
No. This is using the official DeKalb GOP list.
Which would mean the sender is official.
Technically, it would, yes.
So this should be defined. I mean, otherwise.
I think it's already.
It's more or less included. I would say it's included. Yeah, Paul.
How do you know that I have or that I don't have the official DGOP GOP?
The only way would be is if you access the database and then send it, right? Yes.
How are you? I'm not through yet, please.
Okay. Well, can Russell answer that one question, then you continue?
Go ahead, Russell. If you're going to answer the question.
To answer his question, the official list is in fact a kind of vague term, and I'll explain why. There is an official mailing list. All members of the communications committee plus the chairman have access to that. However, that list is compiled of the emails of anyone who attended county mass meeting. As everyone here knows, every candidate who chose to run for office also has a copy of the exact same list. So, I don't know how you want to interpret that.
Okay.
I want to send out, say that I've got a copy of that big list, and I want to send out something under my signature to that mass. Am I in violation?
If we do this amendment, I would say yes.
Well, how do you know that it is the official?
Well, I don't
You're
know.
going to have to prove that.
I don't think we can. So probably you could just vote against the amendment.
I don't think there was ever a second.
Oh, there's never a second, so it doesn't matter. Wait, is there a second? No second is a new point. Okay, we're back to the main motion again. Any more comments, or we're ready to vote? Any comments? All in favor, then say aye. Okay. Alex?
Oh, no, with the edits, I don't know.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Let's see, the amendment that passed was that you have to put your name and title on each email that you send out under this. The motion was that we institute as official policy that all external email or other communications from the DeKalb GOP or its elected officers, if sent with their title or position in any way appearing to represent the DeKalb GOP in an official capacity, including by using the DeKalb GOP logo, must be approved by the DeKalb GOP chairman prior to being sent.
Okay, and then we have, you said the amendment?
The amendment to...
Where it's got to have a title and signature. A name. Yeah, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, it passes. Okay. New business from the floor. Anyone on the floor? Yes.
I would like to.
I would say just stand up so we can hear.
I would like when emails go out, letting everybody know about a committee meeting, that it would be specifically an email addressing there is going to be a committee meeting, the time, the place, and everything, rather than being in an email that you have to scroll through to find the information. I've had several people didn't know we had a meeting tonight until I said, are you going to the meeting? They said, what meeting? I didn't see it. So.
Okay. Russell?
I will just say that
actually, that's just a comment. Right.
As the communications chair, no motion is meeting that has been heard. We were trying to not spam people with too much email, but I think we veered in the other direction, and that's definitely been heard, and we're going to do that.
Excuse me. Hold on. Paul's next.
Did you have a committee meeting of the officers last week?
Yes, we had a board meeting of the officers.
That, I was told, was canceled.
No, we had one.
I know it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
The one, this meeting was over.
This meeting was canceled.
This meeting was canceled and postponed to today. The meeting 2 weeks ago was a board meeting. So there was not a meeting of the board last week. Okay, Mr. W.
Brian, look, someone like me who has not spent too much time in Georgia, I was planning to be around here, I think it was 27 or 28, around that time that was the meeting. And received some information from somebody, I don't want to mention names. And all of a sudden, I was sitting talking to somebody the other day, and he said to me, no, I invited somebody to come to the meeting tonight, and he said to me, no, there is no such a meeting on the 20-something, it's on the 30, and I said, I don't know anything about the 30. And I checked with somebody, and he said, well, I did not know about it, I was just told about it today. Now, let us set up some kind of a policy here. Do not have a meeting, announce and address for the 28th or something, and move it quickly on a short notice, a few days later.
Well, you can't do it in short notice.
Yeah, let us operate like City Hall, you know.
Okay, so it's so noted.
Yeah.
So noted.
Are
This
we
was a
addressing
special.
what Lisa's talking about, or what?
Okay, there was no motion with that. Okay, so let's, any other new business from the floor? Seeing none, we'll go to,
So would she like it to be a motion or?
no,
Or
I just,
I would like to make a motion to set up a regular date that our people here can plan their life around it without, and if there's any changes, sufficient time to change.
we have on the calendar, all planned executive committees are on the calendar as of right now.
Okay, the previous meeting was May 28th.
As county committee meetings are on there, the board meetings are
Board
not
meetings
on
are,
there.
right, just the what is this?
County, we're the county committee.
County committee.
Which used to be the executive committee. That's confusing to a lot of people. This is now the county committee.
And we had a very full executive board meeting.
Okay, membership, report.
Our membership report for this last month, we had another Experience DeKalb outing. The goal for Experience DeKalb is to find smaller locations that are basically mom and pop's owned, that we can actually support their business, have our membership meetings, and also network with other individuals. We did that this month, downtown Decatur at Cake and Ale. Had a wonderful time. Even had membership interest, which was totally cool. So the next big thing that we are going to have is going to be on Saturday, which is going to be the DeKalb GOP breakfast. We're going to have Agriculture Commissioner Gary Black. We're having Nancy Jester actually come out and speak with us, and also the magnificent Tom Taylor. So guys, please come out, support us. We've also invited all of the candidates that will be running from Dunwoody and Brookhaven and any other Republican candidates. So our goal is to actually rally around these guys that are currently running to do whatever we need to do. One thing that I've thought about today is, our events draw people, membership, and participation. And, at the end of the day, that means Republican victory. So please, whenever you have a chance, come out to any of our membership meetings.
Just out of curiosity, how many people came to Cake and Ale? Did you get a count? Just out of curiosity.
Cake and Ale had about 15 to 20 individuals. I've actually, and by the way, I've actually started a newsletter just so you guys can be able to get the information, kind of understand the information. Please, two things. If you get an email from me and you really don't want it, unsubscribe from it. I totally understand. And if also, please give me a call. Give me a call. Say, hey, I didn't like the writing. I didn't like the font. Whatever it is. My phone number's on there. Please, let's give me a call. I would love to come to your precinct. If you have a location that would, allow us to come, please. I would love to get also more than, 20, 30 people to come out and support the area also. Yes.
I would like to say that we'd have two new members in the general level. One is Terry Knoll, who's here tonight, and Paul Maynard, who is here tonight. We want to welcome them for joining.
Thank you, Mahal. Okay, Will. Yeah.
If I may, could I ask Mr. Maynard and Mr. Knoll to say what prompted them to join? Because it's really useful for the committee to understand why people are coming out.
Tony.
Who brought you in? Why,
I joined because of the leadership. I'm sitting back here watching the fighting, and this is why I'm in this race, is because we've got a lot of nonsense and fighting going on. We need true conservatives. We need to come together as a team. We need a leader that can put people in as a team, and I believe in this leadership, and that's why I joined.
Well, I've been coming to DeKalb GOP things, being on city council welcoming you for all the breakfasts and all. So I heard that there was a general membership, so I said I'll send that money in. I sent it in for the Senate 40th as well. So.
Great.
By the way, I haven't gotten an email though from anything.
Put your name on the list.
The online thing. They had somebody else, had Dick Anderson.
Events, let's see. Oh, do we skip it?
Yeah, probably
Oh,
went to
sorry.
Dick. Probably went to Dick, I bet.
Obviously, we brought it up earlier. There's a runoff going on right now. GMX Davis. I've been out walking. Russell's been out walking. Cindy Smith has volunteered to do some phone banking. Anyone else who wants to get involved, let me know. I can put you in touch with the right folks. I know it's a little hot out there, but like folks said, we need all the help we can get. Saturday, August 8th, we're going to have a KVM Sand State Precinct training, basically. We start at 9:30 to noon. This person who's done this quite a bit, very experienced at this. It's a great opportunity to come out and learn a little something from that.
Where?
Out here.
Do you want me to answer it?
Yeah, it's just when it's
Okay, it's precinct development, it's membership and leadership training. She's really good at what she does. She's on the National Federation of Republican Women. She travels all over training. She charges the RNC big bucks for the same training she's given us. She's like training the trainer. So, Kate Van Sand, she's from Alabama, so she's driving in on Saturday to do this training for us. So 9:30 we're gonna have like breakfast, snacks, and then 10 to 12 will be the training. So it's really important to get out there, especially all those in the different precincts, to invite other people from the precincts for that precinct development. And it's for the North DeKalb Republican Women. I've invited Central, Chattahoochee, and all 6th District women's clubs, as well as the precinct for here. So everybody's invited. So RSVP, so I know how many little donut holes to get.
Location?
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah. Tom, you have some guys?
Yeah, I just want to thank Eagle Rock Distributors. They donated for the canvassing last weekend for JMax. They donated a couple $100, about $250 worth of beer from that's a large Budweiser distributorship. And after Hot Day of Canvassing, I'm sure people were very appreciative. So keep those people involved. Oh yeah, that's right.
Who was that again?
Eagle Rock Distributors up in Norcross.
Is that it, Will?
Well, we already covered the new folks who will be joining the committee, 5 new paying members, so that's always a good thing. I'm hopefully going to be announcing some, some lower or local, precinct level stuff in the near future as soon as I get all the details hammered out. So, look for that.
Russell, communications?
So there are a couple of aspects of communications. One is we've really built up Facebook. I think I've said this every meeting now, but people dismiss Facebook. But we are getting event responses and now event sales off of Facebook. The goal set last meeting, which was in the minutes, was that we'd have 500 likes for this meeting. I think we had 100 or 200 last meeting. We actually ended up with 600. So it's self-generating now, and it's starting to generate activity and revenue within the party. On the
event sales. Explain that.
So I'm going to digress just a moment to the Herman Cain event. The marketing for the Herman Cain event covered a couple of points. I worked with the events chair. I got a marketing budget approved. That budget did not spend for Facebook, but it did spend for instance, printing for flyers that we gave out at the 4th of July parade. We know that at least 2 of the people who showed up because we put a flyer in their hand at the Dunwoody 4th of July parade. They showed up, they paid money. We also know that at least 2 of the people who showed up because they saw the Facebook event. And these are people who, most importantly, are new to the DeKalb County Republican Party. They are so new that they're not even friends of anyone here. They didn't know a single DeKalb County GOP Republican. So that it's a net neutral. Those flyers didn't make us any money. At best, they paid for themselves, but it brought in new people. So that's where we're going with Facebook. Twitter, we could use some help with. If anyone wants to volunteer helping me on Twitter. Twitter is kind of the constant thing that, as a working professional, I don't have time to sit there and Twitter all day. So any help is appreciated with that. As far as the email list goes, we have added through MailChimp, a sign up on the website. And Terry Nall, I know she said that you didn't get emails. We work with the emails list we were created and garnered through mass meeting in county. And if an email was given there and it was written in a way that we could translate it, you're on the list. It's actually against federal law for me to just go scrape a website and grab somebody's email and put them on the list. So even if you're really cool, I can't just go, he's cool, I want him on my list. You have to tell us you want it. You've told me you want it, I'll get you on there. If anybody feels like they're not getting emails, because I get these questions about once a week, and usually I log on MailChimp and I'm able to say, not only did you get it, you opened it. And we've had a couple discussions about this. I think the most efficient solution for this is if you're here, you're not getting the email, at the end of the meeting, come sit down with me. I'll log in MailChimp with you. We'll pull up my laptop. We'll make sure it's fixed. And that's the best I can think to do to make sure you're getting those. But we want people to get emails. We heard Lisa Kennemore's feedback. Last, I will say that, I have also heard fatigue, that people are sick of getting so many emails and they use 4-letter words. So, be conscious of that when people decide to go send everything out. And I appreciate what Bobby's does, because I can tell you, Bobby also got invites to the Herman Cain event. The list you have is pretty good. But be conscious that when you send email to the DeKalb GOP membership, you might just be annoying them. So keep that in mind.
Brad?
Do you want me to cover
Yes.
office as well?
Yes, your entire ball wax.
All right, so for audit committee, we're going to start an internal audit committee. We're going to be looking at all the books for the last 12 months. It'll be fun. That'll start as soon as I can get the books from Bobby. So Bobby, we'll get together, we'll get the books. And
You let me know.
okay. Yeah, so that's it for the audit committee. As for the office, we are currently scheduled to leave the office the end of August. As per our last motion, Brian gave me to go ahead and to get rid of our lease. There is no fine. We get out of it scot-free. We're good to go. And so, like I said, we'll be moving out the last day of August. Pardon?
Where are you gonna go?
At this point, we're not going anywhere.
Your basement.
Where are you gonna meet?
At your house.
Yeah, your house.
You always
We'll
want to
let
have
you know
meetings
when
at
it
your,
occurs.
you always want to have meetings at your house. Here's your
That'll let you know locations when it occurs.
Yeah, there's lots of places for us to be. They'll be easy and accessible. So that's it for us.
Archives?
Archive, well, since we're going to be leaving this office at the end of August, we're going to be scheduling a work day, at least one work day during the month of August. We'll get plenty of notice about it. To assess what we have here and what we can digitize. We can bring up a scanner and digitize the documents if we need to, but I know there's an entire filing cabinet that's probably going to have to be moved into storage.
Where are you gonna store these things?
We've had volunteers for garage storage, so that's what we're going to do. We had 2 volunteers to store it in their garage for temporary storage.